Welcome to the channel. You are Dialoguing with Roscoe. I have another great person that I would like to speak about today, shed some light on. This person reached a high level of accomplishment that nobody else had done at that time. So let's get right into it, and hopefully the accomplishments of this person can be inspirational and even serve as a blueprint for others. In American business, billion-dollar deals was almost controlled entirely by the powerful Wall Street elite. Then one man came and broke the barriers. His name is Reginald F. Lewis. Born in segregated America, he came from a working class neighborhood and would rise to become the first African American billionaire who owned and ran a global company. In spite of his achievement, nobody has really heard his story. Born December 7th, 1942 in Baltimore, he grew up in the Baltimore neighborhood, in East Baltimore to be exact, in the neighborhood called Dunbar. This community had already produced many prestigious Black leaders. He was raised primarily by his grandparents, who emphasized discipline, education, and ambition. These are some strong qualities for a child to be raised by. And if they learn how to internalize these qualities, these are the same qualities that can propel them to navigate through their life in order to be accomplished and be successful. Even as a child, Lewis would be recognized for the confidence he exuded and his level of determination. Teachers often noticed that he carried himself with the mindset of someone who expected to succeed. Lewis attended Dunbar High School, one of the most academically rigorous Black high schools in the country at that time. The school had already produced lawyers, doctors, and civic leaders in spite of the barriers of segregation. While there, Lewis excelled academically, and he even excelled athletically. After graduating high school, Lewis attended Virginia State University. While there, he played football, but he was noticed for his leadership abilities. He wasn't just interested in sports, he was deeply interested in business, law, and economics. In 1965, he graduated from Virginia State University. Determined to reach the highest levels of achievement, he applied for and was accepted into one of the most prestigious institutions in the world, Harvard Law School. At the time, many African Americans weren't admitted into Harvard Law, but Lewis was determined to succeed. He would graduate in 1968 and enter the world of corporate law, where Black attorneys were rare at the time. Once he graduated Harvard Law School, Lewis went to work for a major New York law firm, but he quickly realized something. The lawyers he was working around had been helping wealthy investors make millions of dollars off business deals. Lewis began to study the way them deals work, and he realized that power isn't just in law, power is in owning companies. This new insight would change the direction of his life. In the 1970s, Lewis began focusing on corporate acquisitions. He helped structure major business deals and even created his own investment firm called the TLC Group. Lewis specialized in leveraged buyouts. The strategy involved buying companies using a combination of borrowed money and investors' capital. If the company grew and became successful, the investor would create an enormous amount of wealth. But at this time, almost no African Americans were involved in business deals at this level. Lewis, he was entering one of the most exclusive arenas in corporate America, and he intended to dominate it. In 1987, Lewis made the deal that would change everything. He purchased Beatrice International Foods, a multinational food company that operated in Europe and other parts of the world. The purchasing price was $985 million. This was one of the largest international acquisitions ever led by African-American businessmen. He got the company, reorganized it, and renamed it to the TLC, Beatrice International Holdings. Under his leadership, the company functioned or operated in over 30 different countries worldwide and generated $1.8 billion in revenue annually. With this accomplishment, Reginald Lewis became the first African-American man to own and operate a billion-dollar company globally. Lewis quickly became one of the most respected businessmen in America. He was placed on the cover of financial magazines, and he was recognized as one of the most influential Black executives in the world. Lewis himself wasn't just satisfied with wealth. He wanted his success to inspire others. He often spoke about the importance of economic power, ownership, and strategic thinking within the Black community. He even wrote a book before his death. The title was, "Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun?" In this book, he details and describes his journey from the streets of Baltimore to the boardroom of international finance. The title also reflects his belief that African Americans should pursue success in every arena of society, including corporate power. In 1993, Lewis' life would tragically be cut short. He passed away from brain cancer at the age of 50. Despite his passing, he had an enormous impact on American business history. Lewis is remembered as one of the most influential Black entrepreneurs in the world. His legacy lives on through the Robert F. Lewis Museum of Baltimore, Maryland, and African American history and culture, which honors the achievements of African Americans throughout history. In spite of his passing, he still has an enormous impact on the new generations of businessmen, entrepreneurs, and investors alike. Robert F. Lewis proved that determination, strategy, and a vision can break through the most powerful barriers. From the neighborhoods of Baltimore to billion-dollar boardrooms across the globe, he rewrote the rules of American business. He also left behind a powerful message. Success shouldn't be limited by race, background, or expectations. The question isn't whether success exists, rather, are you bold enough to seize it? And this is the life and legacy of Robert F. Lewis. May this man continue to rest well as he lie in repose with our ancestors and our other great ones. If you like this content, please hit the like, subscribe button, and feel free to share the video. Until then, you've been dialoguing with Roscoe. Peace and blessings to everybody, and may everybody have a safe and prosperous week.